Okay, so I think that's us live now on YouTube, which is fab. Welcome to everyone, whether you're joining us today on Tuesday or at kind of when you're watching on the replay. So as always, I love to bring an intention to our meditation sessions. So really want you to bring in some ease and sunshine to your day. Whether or not the sun is shining where you are, we're going to try to bring that in through our session here today as well. Okay, I can see a few people join me and a few comments there. Welcome everyone. I can't see everybody's name, but welcome to everyone who's joining. So as always for the session, what I'd encourage you to think about is to really get into a posture that feels comfortable for you and for your body today. Sometimes seated can feel really good, other times a lying down posture can be better for you, so please just do assume whatever posture works well for you today. And as normal, we're going to have a series of different meditations as we go through the practice today, and I'll just talk you through them. If you want to adjust your posture as we're going through, then please do just feel free to do that as well. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a second to stop sharing what I've got here, because I feel the background music at this end is quite loud, so I'm just going to put it down a little bit and I will come back on now. Okay, so that should be us now as well. Okay, I can see a comment there from Claire. Welcome. I sent you a note about our meeting as well, Claire, so hopefully you've got that. So we're going to just go into our meditations now, so please do get yourself comfortable, relaxed, loosen off any tight clothing. Always think around the stomach if your clothing is too tight, or around the chest area. Just loosen it off a little bit if you can. Often comfortable clothing, loose clothing can be really nice for meditation as well. So as always, I will guide you through the different meditation practices, and please do just make this practice your own today, really thinking about that intention of bringing in ease and also bringing in a bit of sunshine to your practice as well. So please do enjoy. So just get yourself in a comfortable, relaxed position. And we're going to do some visualization today. And we're going to start with what's called the pebble meditation. So if you can visualize a pebble, and also the next time that you're in nature, you might want to choose a real pebble that you can gently cast into the water if there's water nearby as well. But just get really comfortable on the floor or on the chair or on the bed, wherever you are. And just imagine being at the edge of a really beautiful pond. The sun is shining, and you can see some of its rays reflected in the water. There are water lilies, blue and green dragonflies circling. Maybe you even hear a frog croaking. Allow yourself to visualize this pond in all its glory. And add any image or sound to the picture that you're creating in your mind. Now see yourself picking up a small flat pebble and throwing it into the water, watching it sink just a little. Notice what thoughts, feelings and sensations you're experiencing right now. Allow the pebble to sink deeper and just see whether any sensations, images or feelings begin to change a little. And just breathe here. And just let the pebble settle at the bottom of the pond. If the water is really clear, you may even be able to see where it has settled. What do you feel, sense, or are thinking about now? Sometimes when we create space and stillness, messages can arise. Allow these messages to arise from your consciousness. What is it that you need to hear or to be aware of right now? And just settle here for a few moments. Stay a little longer and just breathe from moment to moment, taking care of what you need. We're going to now move into a mindful practice, which is around moving elements of our body. And this works really well as a seated sequence. So if you're lying down, it's good to sit up now. But again, if you prefer to remain lying, please do just allow yourself to do so and adjust the posture as you need to. This practice is going to allow us just to really connect and feel centered and grounded. So if you come into a seated position on the floor, cross-legged, if that feels comfortable, just gently close your eyes And take a few breaths. Place your hands on your knees and begin to circle your torso around your hips, making the movement as large as feels good to you. There's no right way of moving. Allow your spine to arch. Bring in a side bend if you want to. And now take 5 circles in one direction, feeling the stretch in the sides of your lower back before stopping, pausing, and then rotating in the other direction. And when you've done that, sit tall and move your arms with your breath. As you breathe in, raise your arms out to your sides and overhead, looking up to your hands to lift your mood. And as you breathe out, bring your hands into a prayer position and lower them down in front of your body. Repeat this 5 times, raising your hands up on the inhale, and as you breathe out, bring your hands into a prayer position and lower them down in front of your body. Allowing yourself to just bring in calmness and a centered feeling as you do this. Now what I'd like you to do, once you've done that, is twist to release your upper back and neck. Breathe in and raise your arms skyward, and as you breathe out, rotate towards the right, bringing your left hand onto your right knee and your right fingertips to the floor behind you. And just hold here for a few breaths, allowing your hand that is down by your hip just to help you to elongate your spine. And as you breathe in, just allowing yourself to continue that elongation and just twisting a little bit deeper with each exhalation. And if you can just keep your jaw parallel to the floor and your gaze over your right shoulder. Breathe in, return to the centre and raise your arms skyward. Breathe out and just repeat this twist to the left. And we're just going to sit for a few breaths with one hand on your heart and one hand resting on your abdomen. And just feel your hands move with your breathing. Feel the heat of your hands against your body. And connect with the deep sense and feeling of calm that is available within you. Just enjoy this calming feeling. And we're going to continue by exploring our body with a chakra meditation. And the purpose of this meditation is to help strengthen our body and our mind, to release any tension that may be there as well. And the word chakra comes from Sanskrit, which is the ancient Indian language, which is used for instructional writings. And chakra means wheel or vortex. And according to yogic teaching, our body has 7 of these energy points. The first is located at the base of the spine, at the tailbone, and the last is on the top of the skull. Each chakra is represented by a colour of the rainbow, and when they're all in balance, we tend to be healthy in both body and in mind. So now, if you want to adjust your posture, this one can work well seated or lying down. And just gently close down your eyes if they're open. And I want you first of all to just feel where your tailbone is, because this is where your root chakra, sometimes known as your base chakra, is located. And for the next few breaths, imagine a funnel projecting out backwards from your tailbone, and imagine that it's sucking in a spinning, whirling mass of red energy. Imagine that really strong red colour. It's a warming, healing energy. And this chakra represents physical survival, vitality, patience, courage, and material security. It really strengthens our instincts and connects us strongly to the earth. And sometimes if we're lacking in this energy, you may start to experience foot, knee, pelvis, and lower back problems. Just imagine that red energy flooding into that funnel that's coming from the back of the tailbone. And when you've absorbed enough root energy, mentally close off this funnel and let's move up to the sacral chakra. This time picture a funnel opening up towards the front of your lower abdomen. And this time the energy is a really bright orangey colour. So imagine with every breath that we're absorbing this orange energy. And as previously, keep breathing until you feel the chakra is full. I would recommend usually that at least 5 up to 10 breaths here. And this chakra is associated with power, creativity, new ideas, passion, and endurance. When this sacral chakra is empty, sometimes these qualities are barely available to us and can impact organs of the lower abdomen, such as the kidneys, ovaries, and prostate. When it feels comfortable to do so, mentally close off this funnel and we'll move now to what's called the solar plexus chakra. This is located directly below the rib cage and it gives you a real sense of self, your own self-identity. It helps you to foster self-confidence, strength, fun, humour, spontaneity, and warmth in personality. And sometimes when this chakra is a bit out of balance, there are issues with our digestive system, liver, or gallbladder. So just imagine a funnel projecting out to the front underneath the rib cage and inhaling yellow energy. So imagine that colour of the beautiful sunshine and just inhaling that yellow energy, inhaling new energy, new life force into that solar plexus. And just stay here for a few breaths. When you feel comfortable to close off the solar plexus, closing off that funnel just out from underneath that rib cage, that yellow energy, let's move now to the heart chakra, so your heart centre, really at the centre of your chest. So this is the centre of yourself, your being, your emotions, the seat of your emotions. And through this heart chakra, we feel sympathy, empathy, we spread love and compassion. We can forgive others and ourselves. And when this is out of balance, sometimes the heart and sometimes the lungs may suffer a little. So imagine again a funnel moving out forward from your heart centre and breathing in green energy, the colour of this heart chakra. You might want to place your hand over your heart centre as you do this and just imagine this green energy bringing in lots of life force into this heart chakra, our emotions. Releasing as well on the exhale if there's any emotions that you feel at the moment aren't serving you or creating tightness sometimes in the chest, where it feels like we can't catch a breath as well. Sometimes drawing back our shoulder blades, sitting up straight can really help here. And just continue to breathe in this green energy here. And when it feels right to do so, just close off this heart chakra and let's move up to the throat chakra. Blue is the colour of the throat chakra, all across the front of your throat, down into your collarbone is this throat chakra here. And imagine a funnel this time moving out of the front of the throat. Blue is the colour, so imagine that blue, bright blue colour, just bringing in that energy, that healing energy into our throat. It can really help us to express our true selves, express what we stand for. And it helps us to communicate with others and build bridges to our fellow human beings. And when it's empty, you may experience problems with the throat, the mouth, or the thyroid. Just continue here to breathe in the blue energy through this forward-facing funnel. Next, let's work with a third eye chakra. which is located in the middle of the forehead. So right between your eyes, and it's associated with intuition, self-knowledge, and insight. And when this is out of balance, your eyes, nose, ears, and central nervous system can be impaired. This time, picture the funnel and breathe in the colour indigo. Imagine this indigo just flowing in between your eyebrows into that third eye chakra, helping you to develop your intuition, to trust that sixth sense that we sometimes get. And when it feels comfortable to do so, closing off the funnel. And we're going to finish now with what's called the crown chakra, which is located above the top of the head. It energises many of our brain functions, fosters positive thinking, and a spirit of inventiveness, as well as putting us in touch with our spirituality and wider humanity. And when this is out of balance, sometimes you can suffer headaches, errors in reasoning. And this time the funnel points upwards towards the sky, breathing in violet light, allowing that violet light just to flow in, to allow you to help you to feel more balanced and calm. And what's interesting here is this funnel is never completely closed, instead remaining connected to the universe with what we would see as kind of like a silver beam. So you can allow this chakra just to remain completely open. And we've taken a journey now through all the chakras, through our body today, bringing in that ease and sunshine. And as we close off our practice today, I've got three mindfulness cards in front of me that I picked out before the session today that I think might be appropriate for those of you that are here. And the first one is entitled Health, so I'm just going to read these. Conscious of time, if anybody does need to go, feel free to just kind of bring yourself gently out of the meditation, but I am going to just read these three cards and tune into the one that's most apt for you. So health. Neglecting our health with the pace of modern living is easy. So it's essential to focus on your health and well-being. Do things that help you improve and maintain a healthy life. Have a proper diet. And take plenty of exercise that can also be fun and fulfilling. And if you're short of time, use your leisure time for exercise doing something fun. Fit in 20 to 30 minutes a day or every other day. Perhaps yoga, dancing, walking, or going for a run. Also focus on your mental health and allow this meditation and mindfulness to help. These practices really can be life-changing if we stick with them. And when we're faced with poor health, which is sometimes the case, it's essential to try and maintain some positivity as a possible to aiding our recovery. And the next one I picked up was tranquility. I love to bring tranquility into my life and to experience peace and calm. To appreciate tranquility is to know the value of peace, serenity, and the benefits of tranquility. In our busy lives, it is essential to take time out, to have tranquility of mind and space to clear away our thoughts and just relax. Whether it be your feet up by the fire, a walk, relaxing by the sea, or just making some tranquility with a cup of tea. Make sure you make that time for peace and tranquility in your life. And the final one I picked up was around diet. This is one that people often struggle with, including myself. So how we feel and our health is linked closely to our diet. And it is vital to have healthy eating habits and learn to enjoy healthy food. We all know that fruit and vegetables are a valuable and essential part of our diets, and it may sometimes take some imagination and motivation to bring more into our diet and to help improve our health, our vitality, and our energy levels. With a busy lifestyle, it is too easy to get into bad habits. But by learning to love a healthy, natural diet, we're looking after ourselves and investing in our health and can feel more energised and more confident. So pick whichever of those three really resonated with you most today and think about how you can take that into your day-to-day. And if you want to be guided out of our practice today, just gently bring in some movement to your fingers and toes. You might want to do a big overhead stretch, your arms out into a T, to gently just open your eyes and take in a final deep breath. So on the inhale, raising your arms overhead and breathing everything out through the mouth on the exhale and lowering your arms. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know we've run over a little bit, but hopefully you don't mind. And look forward to seeing you all next week if you're able to join. And really just hugely appreciate and value you giving up your time for this practice today. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. Thanks everyone. Take care and we'll see you soon. All the best.